a free hand. Now this is far-fetched maybe, says Thomas, but worthy of consideration. Evil is a fact. Evil exists, says Thomas. I have friends who would completely concur, Thomas, and yeah, demonic is a word I often hear bandied about. Hi to the IT bird, it says Saji Javid, being unaware of the yellow card reporting system during a national jab rollout is like you as a broadcaster, Richie, complaining you are ignorant of Ofcom. These bastards think we're fools. It's an excellent comment. Yes, it's untenable, isn't it, Ian? It's untenable. Michael was on to say, Richie, half the kids all wear masks to cover their faces and the police do nothing. When I was a kid, they used to say it was illegal. Now you see them wearing them all the time. Kids go around wearing masks, balaclavas. And I can understand why that is disconcerting for people.
You've only got two axles.
Children going around on battery-powered bicycles, which are capable of doing 35 miles an hour. I see it here in Salford, wearing balaclavas, sometimes acting menacingly. I've had one or two run-ins with some of these dickhead kids. I really have. I don't know what the answer is to them. I mean, I've said to one or two of these kids, where do you live? Where's your father? They don't give a damn. Look, it's managed decline. Everything is declining, isn't it? A construction foreman has been on to say, I've been saying for a while that EastEnders and Corrie are soap operas for the less educated taste, whereas politics is a soap opera for those who think they are educated. That's an interesting one. Thank you. Good evening, Nelly. If you had sized feet to match your height, you'd be the perfect specimen, says Nelly. I don't know what the average foot size for somebody who's nearly 2 meters tall as I am. I suppose it's going to be 11 or 12, isn't it? Hi to Bob. Richie, didn't you miss out a cactus up their anuses there? Yeah, cactus.
My fucking God. I'm going to use this driver on FedEx.
Saji Javid, if hell exists, is repeated visits to Satan's office to have a cactus rammed as far up his back passage as it can go every day on the stroke of 3 p.m. maybe. Hi to Warren. Richie,
you're not going to get it from there, pal.
I know it sounds crazy, but I can, he says. The COVID inquiry will result in 3 things. The vaccine was safe and effective. Yeah, I'd agree. Lessons will be learned regarding spaffing millions up the wall for ineffective PPE, and giving contracts to mates will be frowned upon. Yes, Warren. The COVID inquiry is a whitewash, of course it is. Hi to Carl, who says, Richie, I've heard it was the poor sheep that finally banned the Welsh language.
You got it?
No, I can't say that, Carl. But thank you.
Get it off. Come on, get it off.
Hi to Wayne. Richie, Rob K. Jr. and Trump is either the biggest political U-turn...
You've got it there. I only wanted a little shunt. It's half shite.
RFK Jr. and Trump is either the biggest political U-turn ever or was planned from the very beginning. I'm taking a punt on the latter. It thinks to high heaven. I agree, Wayne, but don't hold your breath waiting for your Trump-supporting mates to say, yeah, I was fooled again. Hi to Mel, who says, Richie, did you know that for teens, I read, they are giving the MMR boosters
obstruction what?
And HPV together? That's Mel. Thank you, Mel. I didn't know that. Daniel was in touch to say my neighbour's mother-in-law had a brain clot a couple of years ago.
God.
I mentioned the vaccine and was told that she had had the jab. I knew they'd all rushed out for it. Last year the daughter had a miscarriage. I said nothing. Now their teen lad has a cancer. Long struggles ahead. Never get the numbers, says Daniel. Evening, Andy Elliott. It is bucking the dune here in Rutland, but we live at the top of a hill, so I don't give a toss, says Andy. Thank you, Andy.
You might get it.
You carbon-creating, climate-denying bastard, Andy.
It's all taking it off now. You have to.
Andy lives on a hill.
This fucker's never going to get on, yeah.
Breakdown. It's the rest of us that will drown up to our necks in water in 20 years. Thank you, Andy. Good stuff. Hi to Jamie. One of my neighbours tried working at one of those car washes. Just a teenager. Well, they decided to exploit him and they owe him money. He's white, says Jamie. Okay. Mike Rocock. Good evening, Mike. Richie, I'm not sure in County Down. Not sure if you already mentioned it, but Northern Ireland bus and rail services are suspended tomorrow because of expected high winds and bad weather. You know what, Mike? You might call that a climate lockdown. And Mike has called it a climate lockdown because Mike has been listening to this program for many years. And I've got two things going for me in terms of, because I'm not a researcher, you know. I don't have any prophesizing capabilities. But every now and then I get something right. I call the attitude era of politics, and I was the first person in the world, at least in terms of being a broadcaster, to propose the idea of climate lockdowns. Mike, you're absolutely right. Keeping children home because it might be windy tomorrow.
Just fucking take the fucking lock off now, you divvy.
Tomorrow, I don't know. I'm channeling my mate Claire in Leitrim. She won't be happy with me because the recent storm, which they named Dara, left people in the Midlands in Ireland and other parts of Ireland
it up again.
without power for a week. It's no laughing matter.
What a fucking
I'm going to fucking do this for him. Local authorities in Ireland to prepare for these eventualities because they do happen. But I'm very cynical, me, and I think they deliberately do not prepare for these storms because they
You're
want
not going to get on like that, pal.
Sometimes
fucking
they accelerate these storms too, don't they? We know they have the equipment. They want these storms to cause havoc.
He's
and then they can say, oh, for fuck's sake, these storms they're so much more worse than they used to be. No, it's just that you're not dredging rivers, and it's just that you're not clearing away storm drains.
Fuck, I hope anybody's in a rush for a fucking FedEx parcel.
Very good. He says the first gentle nudges towards a new normal of staying at home because of the bad weather. Climate lockdown.
I'll be surprised if you get on from there. You'll have to do with 40 shunts.
The time